Clearly, we are having technical
Not yet.
difficulties.
Not yet.
No, not coming.
Not yet.
No. Not going live. You're not giving up on you. Thank you, Patricia.
Nobody can hear you yet.
I know, but they're there. Oh, my fingers too. Oh, what the frick?
It's 3:25. So hold on. You gotta wait 2 more minutes. In those 2 more minutes, I'm gonna try to get that up.
Oh, my fingers too.
There you go.
Hi. Now can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Yay! Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay, wait a minute. She's got a. Okay. Hi. I'm not going to introduce the whole bull crap thingy again because no. Hi. I'm back. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, see? Sorry, iPhone. You suck. This is my phone. Ha, 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 ha. Hi, everybody. Donna. My sister's there and she wants coffee. Here, baby. You want some coffee? Here. I'll give you some. Hey, let me see who's on. Who's on? Patricia, thank you for staying with me. Lynn, hey, yay, sound is good. Yay. Let's see. Janice Owens, hi. You hear me better now? Do I need to lower my voice? Because if I have to lower my voice, I can't. Hello, Sister Donna Eva. Hello, Eva.
Yeah, Iowa.
Hi, Iowa. I know Ohio was on a little while ago. Hi, everybody. We're back. I'm so sorry. You know that we're first timers here on live, on this live. We've gone live on doing other stuff on Facebook, but never on YouTube because we've never had the views to be able to do it. Penelope. Besito, Penelope. Oh, Penelope. She's my adopted daughter. Hello, Penelope. How you doing, sweetheart? I do not see my sons. Where are you guys? You better be on because you know I said it. I will kick your ass from here to eternity if you don't get on. And I will call you out. So you better get your tush on here. Hi, Helen. I am me. Helen, I can't be anybody else. This crazy town right here. Ask my boys. They can't believe this. So notes. Hi. Hi. I love it when other channels come on. Let me see who else is coming on. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I know. We're preparing for the storm here too. We're here next to Chattanooga, so we're preparing. Penelope, you can't believe it, can you? Hi from Oklahoma City. Quilted Brownie, I love your name. I love your name. Nancy Chandler, yay! Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Nobody can keep me down. It's not going to happen. I'm in diva mode today. Hi, Mary. Okay, I'm going to keep on looking. My daughter is going to be monitoring all of the comments. I'm seeing you now because I see you on the screen as it come up. Oh, send me hearts. I love you. I can see you on the screen. So, hi, Denise. So yeah, we'll talk now. If you hear a little bit of noise in the background, my grandkids are over there playing. We're trying to keep them quiet, but you know how difficult that is with a 5 and a 6-year-old, plus 2 dogs, plus my son-in-law. So, you know, just bear with us. Thank you, Eva. Hola, chica from Northern Arizona, Yvette. How's Arizona? Is it cold over there? Is it cold? I don't know. I'd love to go to Arizona though. I really would. Anyways, so we got stuff to do. We're gonna be on for about an hour and a half. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing. Hi, Kathy. Cindy, you went look, girl. Look. It's here. It's here. You went to get coffee, but yes, Judy. Yay. Okay. We're waiting for it to come up on the big screen because I got your views there, but I have to look really hard to see them because, you know, I'm half blind. But on the screen, I'll be able to see them. So I'll be able to look to the side. It's not already over there, Yvette? Really? We're waiting on snow here. It's been some years since we've had snow. Okay, so let's start because, you know, I'm going to say hi to everybody. I love you all. You know this. You're my fans, and I love you, my babies, all of you. I know. I love you all. Anyway, I'm back. My sister's gone. I got to call her. Get her on there. My TV doesn't want to work. Oh, wow. Okay, so what we're going to do an unboxing because I had done the video of the Miss Quilty unboxing and it got screwed up. So we're going to do not unboxing because I had already opened it, but I'm going to show you what came. Then we are going to look at some stuff. Then I'm going to show you the towels that I made. Ooh, I've got light. Look at me. Do you see me blinking? I'm making ojitos. Okay. Please, everyone, give your thumbs up. Thank you, Helen. Oh, Helen, you love me, girl. I know it. Now, I want to give a shout out. I know that we have, Nola. I know we have some people here that live close. I am Mary Tally. I know you're there. She is. Hi, Mary. Oh, Mary. I'm 15 minutes away from you in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. That's where I live. Tunnel Hill, Georgia. I am literally 15 minutes away from that Starbucks next to, what's the name of that place? Fort. No, for the thingamajiggy where the park is in Chattanooga, right off the bridge. Anyway, the Chick-fil-A, yeah, right there, exit 3. Oh, forget it. When I'm nervous, I forget everything. Anyway, anybody and everybody that lives close by, hey. Italy. Italia. I love Italia. Italia. Hablamos similar. I love Italy. Giovanna, I always wanted to go to Italy. Anyway, oh, Mary, you're in Etowah? Okay, that's not that far. We have to meet. We got to chew the fat.
Tina's in Tryon.
Hi, Tina. You're in Tryon. Yes, we got to meet. We can meet a little bit farther up. We can meet in Ooltewah. Just let me know. We'll do something. We got to do something. Oh, that made me so excited. My daughter told me that there was somebody close by. Hi, Tanya. Alexandra. Oh, South Dakota. See, I love those states up there. How's South Dakota? It's so pretty. Postcards. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm just looking at it, but I'm so excited. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. I would love either a postcard, a picture. You can PDF it to me by email. You can send it to me by mail. Debbie Gonzalez, P.O. Box 1252, Ringgold, Georgia. And I always forget the zip code. 30736. Please, I want to put it up there on that wall. See that wall? It's going to be filled with pictures and postcards and maps. Oh, if you can send me, I love maps. Old style maps. Or just a little piece of a map of where you live. That's wonderful. I just want to have everybody up here represented. Okay? Canada, I love you. There you go. Mary. Where are you from, Mary? Mary Tally, where are you from, actually? I know you're living in Tennessee, but where are you from?
Florida.
You're from Florida? I'm so sorry. I'm glad you moved up here. Yeah, that's how you're going on. I'm glad you moved up here. I'm sorry. Florida is not my favorite place in the world. I don't like flat. I like mountains. I like valleys. I like trees. I like cool. I came from Puerto Rico. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I think YouTube is under Isaiah. Oh, goodness. Hey, Angelia. I love my peeps. Everybody is so cool. Thank you so much for being here. Truthfully, thank you so, so much. Pictures, postcards, and maps. Oh, my. Pictures, postcards, and map. Oh, my. Pictures, postcards, and map. Oh, my. Yes. Don't get me started. I get all worked up. I just don't like Florida. I'm sorry. Anybody in Florida, I will adopt you. You can come move up here in Georgia. I'll show you around. I have a lot of connections still in HR, and I can get you jobs. Just no, flat Florida. Okay, let's do this first. What we're gonna do is we're gonna work with our Miss Quilty unboxing first. Okay, then I am gonna show you some stuff. Then I'm going to cut some fabric and we're going to start sewing and answer questions and just chew the fat and cop a squat and just talk. Okay. All right. Come to Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky. When I was working, I had to go up there to the, where they make Maker's Mark. I was in that plant doing a safety check. Kentucky is gorgeous. It's the grass. I've never seen grass as beautiful as in Kentucky. Oh, Chicago. I've been in Chicago. Yeah. Windy City. Not in the city, in the airport. I used to work for American Eagle Airlines. So, yeah. But I've been in Kentucky, been in Chicago. I've been to California. I've been through Arizona. I've been to Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, listen to me, New York, Massachusetts.
The Puerto Rican came out.
The Puerto Rican came out, yeah. Connecticut, I lived there until I was 14 years old. Been to Chile, República Dominicana. I've been to the Virgin Islands. I've been, where else have I been? I have not been to Canada, and I so want to go to Canada and Alaska. Those two are on my bucket list. Yeah. Cousins in Columbus. My son lives in Phoenix City, Alabama. That's just 15 minutes away across the bridge. Yep. And he lived in Columbus when he was in the Army. Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to see stuff. I love Chile. When I went to Chile, oh my God, I fell in love with that. Oh, that country is so gorgeous. And the people are so amazing. I was always impressed when I went there. Galveston, Texas. Our base was in Dallas, Fort Worth, that airport. So I was there. I went to Houston once. Never got to Galveston though. Every state in Guam. Ooh, cool. But Alaska, and I have been all over the world. Wow, girl. Damn. Yeah, but I don't travel that much anymore. I'm getting old, and I know all the crap that goes on airplanes. There you go, Nola. You're just south of DFW. I got to Fort Worth. I was able to walk that street in Fort Worth, and I went to that place where they have all the plates in the bar, that the plates are all over the place, and they have it on the walls, on the ceiling, on the floor, and everything. I went there. Okay, so got to stop looking at the comments because we can talk all day, girl. We can talk and talk and talk. Let's do this. Look how pretty the box is this time. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Isn't it pretty? Miss Quilty, you're doing better. You're doing so much better. So here we go. Here's the box. See how it came? Can you see it? Can you see it? No, don't put it there. Put it on 2X. It's the other way to go. I'm sorry. I'm talking to my daughter. So here's the magazine. I love these colors. These are my colors. These are my favorite colors. But the patterns in the book have come out so much better. Mrs. Quilty, thank you for listening. The instructions are clear, measurements are precise, and the process is so well detailed that it's going to be easy for me to follow. Believe me, I need precise and concise instructions, because if not, I don't work. And this is what I want to do. Hold on. Let me pull it up so you can. When I'm on screen, my nerves go crazy. Okay. It's the Hexi log cabin pot holder. See how pretty? This I've always wanted to do. I have another tutorial I have put away, but these are very, very, very precise instructions, so I'm very happy with it. Now look at the fabric. Remember, Mrs. Quilty provides 2 packages of 8 fat quarters, which really comes out to half a yard. So look, this is beautiful. This fabric is just, let me close the box so I can do this. I'm getting so much light. You're going to see everything. Look at the turkey neck. You know what she did to me, right? If you went to the community tab, I was looking at my phone and she took a picture of me and you saw all of my turkey neck. You saw each and every one of my chins. Because here, I'm sticking out my neck so you don't see that. But yeah. She did that to her mother. She did that to me. That's one I got on her. Anyway, look at the fabric. Look how gorgeous. Isn't this beautiful? Let me put it up here so you can see. I shake. So I'm sorry if it's not focusing. Look how beautiful that one is. This one is the cancer awareness for breast cancer. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's pink. Really, really, really pretty. Quality of these fabrics. I love these little flowers because they're so different than normal flowers. They're cute. Then we have pink background with white hearts. Oh, they're so cute. My granddaughter's going to love that one. Then me, girl, you saw yesterday when I saw the other one with cherries. Look at this one. I have cherries. I've got to do something with the cherries. I don't know what I'm going to do with the cherries, but I got to do something with the cherries. This one's very, very sweet. These are nice soft pastels for spring. So it's like a very low volume. Whatever you do with this is going to be very low volume, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look, I love them. I love this. This line is beautiful. And I am not into pinks, people. I'm really not into pinks at all. Look how sweet. I love this one. Most of all, this is my favorite. So you have 2 8-packs of fat quarters. 2 in this Miss Quilty box. And then they came, and look what they gave us. You know what this is? Can you give me that thread, that spool of thread right there? I had gone on Temu, and we play Temu in this house. And my daughter has gotten so much stuff, it's ridiculous. And she and I play, and I got on mine, I got these because these are thread pinchers for your spool. So you put the thread, you make sure it's pinched by this, and you don't have thread hanging out and catching onto anything. I have a bag of, I think, 30, and I got 4 more. So I got 34. But I have a lot of spools of thread. So that's not a problem. So yeah, look, people, I'm telling you now, that first Miss Quilty box was very disappointing to me in the sense of the instructions. I am an instruction freak. I need clear, concise instructions. But now, telling you, the instructions are freaking amazing. They really, really are. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. So we're going to do stuff with this. Okay. Moving along. Let's see who's talking. Tina, you love pink. Yeah, that would be pretty. Orange ribbon. What do you have? Alexandria, what do you suffer? Come on, we gotta pray for you, girl. Giovanna, we used to have a cherry tree at my house when I was little. Vera, okay, so now I can look to the side. Vera, where's Miss Quilty? I don't know. I really don't know. It's not moving. I really don't know where they are. I think they're European. They contacted me, but they haven't called me back. So they had contacted me when I just started on the page because I did the unboxing, but they haven't responded. So, but I promote them anywhere. Giovanna, I had cherry trees. That's what I was saying. I had cherry trees. We used to fight with the neighbors because the tree was in our yard, but the best branch was in the neighbors. So when we were kids, we used to have wars for the cherries. And believe me, we always won. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Deborah. Debbie. See, I'm not a Deborah or a Deborah. I am Debbie. My mom, my official name is Debbie Olinda. My name Debbie comes from, guess who? I was born in the 50s. Guess who? My dad had a fixation on Debbie Reynolds. So I'm the firstborn. So my name comes from Debbie Reynolds. So yeah, I was named after Debbie Reynolds. Olinda was the name of my dad's aunt or cousin. And it was the only family member that my mom loved of his family. So she gave me that name. So that's why my name is Debbie Olinda. And my family makes fun of me because O in Spanish means or. So when you say my name in English, it would be Debbie or Linda. No one ever calls me Linda. Don't call me Linda. I'm Debbie. Thank you very much. But I am Debbie, not Deborah. Okay? Good deal. Debbie Reynolds, Kathy. Exactly. But I'm just like Debbie Reynolds. I can sing. I can dance salsa. Dun, 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 dun. I can't act. But I made a play when I was in college. Anyways, okay. Moving along. She's making me move along. She doesn't want to talk, but she makes faces at me. Yell at her. Giovanna. I love that name, Giovanna. What's the name of your character? What you know the character I'm talking about, your Twitter character, your little guy.
Oh, Patricio.
Patricio. My daughter, on her page, she does makeup and stuff like that. She has a little character, and his name is Patricio. Okay? Then Patricio has a friend. You have Patricio. I don't have Patricio. She's going to go get Patricio. Because Patricio has become famous, world famous. Here, we can get through here, Mom. Patricio has become world famous in her group. Because he's so cute. Patricio is so cute. And then Patricio has a buddy, and his name is Boo. So I'm telling her to do this on Twitter. Because crazy things like that go viral. You know, she doesn't listen to me. Hi, Vera. Hi, Becky. Oh, so everybody calls you Becky? I love that name, Becky. It's just like it's a happy name. It makes you feel like you have a buddy. Hey, Becky. What's going on, Becky? I love Becky. My grandma's name was Patricia. But my grandma, her grandfather was Scottish. We thought it was Irish, but we found out he's Scottish. So yeah, her name was Patricia, and she was born on St. Patrick's Day. You were named after Yvette Mimieux. I remember Yvette Mimieux. Where the boys are. Do you remember that movie? It was Yvette Mimieux and a bunch of other actresses, and she was in Spring Break. I remember that movie. I love that movie. Where the Boys Are. And what was the name of the singer? Remember that song? I'm not gonna sing it. I said I was not gonna sing, but I'm humming it in my head. Hola, Vivian. Vivian, my pana, Vivian. Hold on. Here comes Patricio. There he is. Say hello, Patricio. Hi, Patricio. Hi, Patricio. Wait a minute, your friend Boo. Where's your friend Boo? Boo. Boo. Where'd he go? Boo's over there. See, that was Patricio. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I want to, but okay. Julia, you go by Judy? Hi, my cousin. My favorite cousin in the whole wide world, because we were always together when we were kids, is Judy. Then she went into the Air Force. Judy, if you're watching, I love you, girl. We haven't seen each other, God, 50 years, maybe more. But I love her anyway. She's up in Connecticut somewhere. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Okay, hold on. She's making me hurry.
Let's go.
Where I had surgery, so I recommended that for those that have tremors. Cool. Okay, yeah, but for me, it's easier to. Anyway, all right. See, she's making me rush. Anyways, let's keep going. Let me show you the Miss Quilty pattern. What I wanted to emphasize in the pattern is, my fingers don't work. Perdónenme, but my fingers do not work.
Hi, Annette from Indiana.
Hi, Annette. Connie Francis. Yes, that's her. Thank you, because that was going to bite my nose. Yes, Connie Francis sang it. Where the boys are. Okay, see, if you look at the instructions, see how clear they are now. Look at the instructions there. It just guides you through it so much better than it did before. Yeah, because I shake. I'm looking for a fact. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about those bags. Fat Quarter Shop had $13 bags, but they're gone. And they go so quick, it's ridiculous. But lately, they've been coming less than a pound. The shop that I mentioned yesterday, I keep forgetting the name of the shop. It's an Etsy shop. In my last video, they sold out of everything. You guys hit them up hard. But I contacted her today, and she will have merchandise up. Anyone that tried to order and left her a message, she'll be getting in touch with you because she will be stocking up in this week. So, stay tuned to your emails. She'll be contacting you. But I'm telling you, that fabric that I showed yesterday was just freaking amazing. It was awesome. I loved it, and I will always recommend it. Isabel. Isabel is such a regal name. That's the name of a queen. Yes, Waleska. I know so many Waleskas, Vivian. So many Waleskas from when I was in school. All right. Okay, let me get forward because she keeps looking at me. She looks at me. Give me that. I can show it. No, that they already saw that. This. Now, y'all remember I was telling you that I had made something for my son-in-law because he is Irish. And we have a table runner that we couldn't use last year. Again, this is my creation. And it's got my label. Look, it's got my label. Look. I had a little label made on an Etsy shop. This is it. See, it's got leprechauns. See, it's all green, different tones of green. And it's that Irish chain thing. This is Missouri Star Quilt Company pattern that I used. Very easy to make. But I learned a lot, especially here, joining. If you see here where it joins, You have to really work to make sure it looks like it's interloop. It was an interesting here. See how it didn't work here on this side? Because I put a wrong color. I was supposed to continue like here. I'm supposed to continue that color here. So when it comes out here, it looks like it's looping. I didn't do that. So it doesn't have the flow that it's supposed to have. But you know what? I learned from this. So I plan on making this one again. See how nice it looks here? Because see how it flows from here, comes out through here and comes here. And then this one does that here. That's the way it was supposed to be. But I screwed it up because I have to use my scraps. So I have to stop trying to use my scrap in things that need to have uniformity. That's where I screw up. But hey, we're going to put it on the table anyway. Look how pretty. It's going on the table and it's long. Look, whop, from here, whop, over here. Anyway, and in the back, again, this is the kind of quilting I do. I am not elaborate. I don't know how to do squiggles. All I do is stitch in the ditch. You can see it. See? I just follow, just as long as it's quilted and it doesn't come apart at the seams, we're good. We are good. One day, I will dominate my quilty, my cutie, and I will dominate my machine. Now, I have a stitch regulator and everything. It's just, I get all flustered, and when I get flustered, nothing comes out right. That's my biggest problem, when I'm flustered. It's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, the greens are pretty. I love the green. I love the working, and I love that grunge. You know, before I never liked grunge. I thought it was weird. But when you see it on something and you start putting things around it and you get those colors right, it really makes things pop out. It's a great blender fabric. I really, really like it. Yeah, well, Teresa, teach me. Because I do my quilting on here. I don't, but I bought a cutie. A cutie is a tabletop frame. So you can put your quilt on that frame and use your machine. So I have my FOF and it's a deep throat. So it's not the machine, it's not the cutie, it's me. I try to do this thingy, and what they teach you with the cutie, they send you these pages so you can elaborate your muscle memory. So you practice doing squiggles and you follow the little pattern, you practice. But when I got on the machine, I screwed it up because it's not only practicing the movement, my machine goes fast. And I bought a stitch regulator so that it would regulate the velocity of the stitch, but I still screw it up because I tend to push. And with that, you cannot push. You have to let it go at its pace and just guide it, not move it. And I have gloves. I have it. Anyways, I'm going to practice. I am going to dominate it one day. Oh, Minky. Mary, let me tell you something. I tried Minky last year. Oh my God, I made a mess. Oh my God. Oh, it's not easy to work with Minky. But you live close by. You can teach me. You don't have long armors in Italy? Wow. So you do yours by hand? That is so cool, Giovanna. That is so cool. So you do yours by hand. Anyway, excuse me. I need this. Okay. So we talked about that. Before I get into quilting and cutting and doing stuff, I want to say thank you. I really, 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 really want to say thank you. This has been the weirdest month and a week of my life. I'll say this and repeat it so many times. Let me tell you something. I got on here because my daughter knows I'm here all day by myself when the kids are in school. I get bored. And I don't have many friends. I have my sister who I adore that lives close by and I go and visit her. My daughter-in-law who lives on the other side and I go and visit her. My daughter who I live with, and I live for her to get home from work and take a rest so we can talk. But I don't talk to many people. I don't have anybody that shares my passion for quilting. My daughter, her passion is makeup. And she is a salesperson like you wouldn't believe. So she has her stuff that she does. My daughter-in-law, she works with immigrants and immigration for the government, and she has her stuff. My sister's a teacher and she's going through a lot right now, and she doesn't love quilting as much as I do. She enjoys the stuff I give her, but she doesn't understand quilting. So I had no one to share this with. Now I've been watching since before I retired. I've been watching tutorials in quilting, and I enjoy them, but I don't like scripted stuff. I like people talking natural, people talking, just having a conversation, just telling me things. So then I found Tiffany, and I always forget her name. What's her name? From So the Distance? I always forget her name. I'm so ashamed of myself. Um, I found her. I found Becca. Becca's my buddy. I found them and I started watching them and following the people they watch and they recommended. And now I feel like I have a home. Like when I'm here in my sewing room and the kids, I finally put them to sleep and Becca goes on live at night, I'll sit in here, I'll work on my stuff, I'll cut, and I'll watch and listen to her. So I love her. I love her very much. On a little singer. Yeah, I've seen people like that. I have seen people do that. So yeah, it's just having someone to talk to, and actually they know how I feel. They understand how I feel because they have the same passion. Somebody said they loved the way I felt with my fabric yesterday. I love fabric. I've always loved fabric. I should have gone into that industry. I love the feel of fabric. I love the texture. I love looking at it. And I love thinking about things that I can do with it. Okay. Yeah, I watch Robin. I also watch Robin a lot. Yes. I love her. She's so funny. Um, I watch so many people. The guy who sews, I watch him too. I've been started watching him about a couple of weeks ago, and I found him through Becca. So yeah. Hi, Celas. Do you have a channel, Isela? Let us know. If you have a channel, put a little star next to your name so we can find you and follow you. Okay. Look, Becca did it for me, and I'm going to do it. Chris, thank you. I don't know why I always forget Chris's name. And I watch her. Everything she does, I watch. Thank you for reminding me, Mary. Chris, she is from So the Distance. The woman is brilliant. Adam Sews, I also watch him. Chris has helped me get my scraps under control. And because of her, I did my scrap quilt. I love her. Adam Sews, yes. Okay, we're going to find you, Isela. My daughter's looking for you now. We're already subscribed. We subscribe to your channel, Isela. I'll go watch you later. Newfoundland, Canada. Thank you, Betty. We're going to talk a little bit, yeah, then before I get into it, because I need to vent everything. Again, I just, it's just, you guys are amazing. You guys are just amazing. Jean kept in stitches. Hi. Great to see you too. We'll find your channel and we'll subscribe. Just give me a little star. Mary Grace, thank you. We're subscribed. My daughter's on the other side. She's getting in there. We're subscribing. Pardon, my arm hurts. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple of the stories that have come through that have really gotten my blood flowing, to say the least. Melody, I'm shouting out. I'm not going to give any, just Melody. The story of your friend. Give me the name of your friend. We will find a way to say hi to your friend. Melody's friend, and I say this like this, friend. She gifted her friend a quilt, and her friend told somebody else that she would have been ashamed to give something like that to anybody, and she gave the quilt to her dog. They are no longer friends. Thank you, Melody, for being smart, because that's not a friend. That's somebody that envied you. And her dog is now your friend because, like you said, you liked her dog. So the dog now has a nice, comfy place to sleep. Melody, you can come here. You can go to the Facebook. Look, people, we got a Facebook page. I want to see your work. I want to see your quilts. I want to revel in the beauty of everything you guys make. So please go to the Facebook page. You'll see my stuff. I want to see your stuff. Okay?
It's a normal profile, but we're gonna make a Facebook group.
Yep.
Where you can share.
Yep.
All your things and pictures and your lives. If you go live, you share the link, and we can share and grow each other.
She's my little girl. That's my baby. That's my little girl. I love her so much. Anyway, yes. So be aware. In Spanish, we say ten pendientes. Just make sure you're watching. More time, personally, won't miss the talk. You like the unscripted style? Good, because people, you're never going to see a script from me. It's not happening. And again, I don't know if I'm ADHD. I know I'll start one place and finish another. That's the way I am. My head goes crazy. I have to think and I have to say things. So as I remember, things will come out. So never going to be any structure. Okay? Yes, my daughter is cute. She doesn't sound cute. She's adorable. Ask her husband.
My voice is annoying.
She says her voice is annoying. You got to hear her sing, people. She can sing. There she goes. She's telling me to hurry up.
Let's get to work.
She wants me to get to work. Debbie, you should watch Donna. I started with Donna Jordan and Missouri Star Quilt. Those were the big ones that I started with. And then Chris. That's who I went to first. But she has, her style of doing things is a little bit more complex.
Thank you, Vera.
Yes, thank you. I like watching her stuff, and I've done some of her stuff because I did her placemats. My first placemats to my sister were from her patterns. But yeah, Donna Jordan, her brain and my brain don't work the same. MSQC, yes. Jenny and my brain work the same. Hers is left, mine's right. Yes, she does take after her mother. Yes, she does. Okay, check out Mary's Scrappy Creations. Mary's Scrappy Creations. We will go there. We will. Okay, I gotta stop because she keeps on telling me. All right. So another story I wanna get out there. D. I'm not gonna say your last name. D tried to get into a quilt guild, and they asked her for a sampling of her work. And they checked it out and they rejected her because she wasn't up to their standards. D, you're up to our standards. Bring it on, girl. Bring it on. You belong to us. Forget the quilt guild over there. Not happening. Nope. 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 Quilt guilds, you have to understand something. You can hate me. I don't care. Listen to me. If I want to go to a quilt guild, it's because I want to learn. It's because I don't know. Because I think I can benefit from knowledge. But it doesn't mean I'm going to be good. Just because I quilt, just because I want to create, doesn't mean I'm great at creating. It means it gives me something to do. So don't throw me down if it's not up to your standards. Help me. Guide me. Support me. Be my friend. Don't criticize me. Yes, very old school. It's very Mean Girls. See, that's my daughter. That's 90s talk over there. Very Mean Girls. Talk it. Say it.
Let's do millennial talk and do that's Mean Girl.
She's talking.
Mean Girl vibes.
Mean Girl vibes. See, but she forgets. A lot of us here are boomers.
Coded.
Oh, she's Mean Girl coded. There you go.
This Mean Girl coded.
She never felt comfortable. I don't either. I've never tried, and I won't. Steph, what's so rude? So rude. Everyone starts somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, okay. She keeps looking at me, telling me, hurry up.
Work.
All right. See, do you hear her? Okay. So now, I didn't finish. Don't get mad at me. Because I started, but I got so wrapped up and excited. I'm going to show you what I made with the Tula fabric. I got to put the buttons on. And the Tula towels and the towels I'm going to make today are going to be giveaways. Again, they're going to be giveaways. To participate, give them the rules.
It's pinned in the comments. All you got to do is be subscribed and like the video. Follow us on Instagram, but if you don't have Instagram, it's okay. At least be subscribed and like the video. We're going to go by the likes in the video, so make sure you like.
And subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Okay. Look. Aren't they pretty?
What Alex said.
What did Alex say? Alex, you're kidding. Tell me the name of that teacher. I'm going to kick her ass. I swear to God. Alex, yes.
Words.
Alex, I don't care. Alex, you know I got you, girl. You know you're my baby. Tell me who she is. I will go and smack her. Don't say the boo word. We were younger then. Girl, I may be 65, going on 66, but I feel 25. Okay. Anyway, here, look. Look how pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, you see this? This is weird. I never match anything. Thank you, Joanna. I never match anything because I don't know. So I'm doing this and I'm pinning because I got to put the button. I did the buttonhole. Look at the detail. Look, that is a freak accident. Came out so cute. Now look at the stitching. Again, if you don't want it, don't participate. But this, I'm going to show you. This is so easy to make. It's ridiculous. There's the other one. See? And the buttons. I showed you the buttons yesterday, but look. See? That's where the button goes. Look how pretty and cute. The buttons are cute. So I will finish the buttons tonight after the live. But that's the one that's already done.
That set's going to go to one of you.
Yes, this is going to be a giveaway. All right. Let me put this over here. All right. So first I'm going to show you is this. Nope, you're not going to see it. Hold on. I got something. Yeah. This, I got this on Temu. Okay. But it makes me mad because it came folded and you see the warp there? You can see it a little bit. No, that's okay. I'm going to show you the other one. I use this, but I use it marking. I mark things. I put it on the fabric. Can you give me Bob and Bert? They're over there. Bob and Bert are behind. Bob and Bert, my weights. Yeah. They're behind the yeah. No, this isn't Bob and Bert. This is Bill. See my little weights? So I need you to put the camera. No, I need you to put the camera down so they can see what I do with it. Camera. All right. So you see how it comes up? So when I put it on the fabric, what I do is I trace around it and then cut. So that's what I do. I put the weight on it so it doesn't move. I trace around it. I'm going to show you in a minute because I got to iron the fabric first. And then, but that's Bob and Bert because this one I got on Temu. But wait, there's more. How many of you love Dollar Tree? I love Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree because, and Pinterest. I adore, look, people, I have learned how to sew and I've learned how to use patterns and get free patterns on Pinterest. The ones that have asked for the out in from the cold pattern, where is it, Mom?
In the community tab.
Yep, in the community tab. And you're going to get it from Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's free. Okay, see this? This, you know those flexible cutting boards that you get a pack of like 4 for $1.25 at Dollar Tree? I put it on the fabric. I trace around it. You can see the markings here.
Giovanna, you can purchase Dollar Tree online.
Yep. And Giovanna, if you have any trouble, just send me an email. We'll talk. This really cheap. Look, you can do it out of folder. You can do it out of cardstock. It's just get the paper pattern because I have the paper pattern put away. When this is all messed up, I just pull it again and cut it again. That's one style. This is another style. You put this on the fold, and then when you open, you can tie it. I have one. I don't have it here. It's in the wash, actually. You tie it around your stovetop or wherever, and the towel comes out from here. This is the same one as the one I just showed you. See? Very simple pattern. It's a template. You cut it out. Boom, boom. It's done. I will show you next week a little trees I make. But this is the pattern. Look at the template. Who's this? Baby shark. No more. I can't sing it because we'll get in trouble.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Where are you, Teresa? Oh, Lynn says Dollar Tree's on Instacart. Yeah, but Giovanna's in Italy. Giovanna, I will send you the pattern by email. Just send me your email. I'll send you the pattern because, again, Pinterest. I know you have Pinterest. That's where I get all these patterns. I very rarely do I buy. But look, this makes the cutest tree you've ever seen. If you go on my Facebook, I think I have it posted. Make the little Christmas trees. This, again, you put this on the fold, you cut it out, you make Christmas stars or any kind of star. You stuff it and that's it. These are the little things that I make on the side. You can also make it out of different pieces of fabric with this little template. This fits here, like you can see. You cut it out, you sew them together, it makes half the star, you put them all together, it makes a full star. You can make, I've made it out of different fabrics, I've made it out of solid fabrics. I gift them. My allergists, where I go to get my allergy shots every week, I have made them Thanksgiving and Christmas. I have the sprig one somewhere around. I have to stuff it for their little table, and they love them. They love those little trees, and they're so cheap to make. You can make this, any of these, out of a fat quarter. Okay? And the stuffing, I got it really cheap at Walmart. She was looking for something. Okay. So you see, you can get these anywhere. If Giovanna, if you have Temu, you can get this on Temu. Okay, sweetheart? If you have Temu over there in Italy. But me, I'd rather use the other ones. I use this one once in a blue moon. Today we're going to use it because it's sturdier. I do it faster. And again, I don't know how much I'm going to shake, people. But I shake like crazy. I'm not even going to hang this up. I'm just going to throw it to the side so we can go on, and my daughter will stop telling me to hurry up. Anyway, okay. So we're going to cut now. I know I'm going to iron first. I don't know how she wants to film this, but we're going to iron. So let me show you what I'm going to make today. I have the advantage of being on Amazon Vine. Again, Temu, and everything we can get. We look for bargains everywhere. But on Amazon Vine, I got these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful retro towels. And this cute. Look at this. You can't see what it says, can you? Oh, yes, you can. Let me see. It says, read it. I eat better than I cook. So what I do to make these towels, I look at the measurements, okay? This towel is long enough. So what I'm going to do, don't scream, don't holler, don't yell. I'm going to cut it at the top. Now, there's two ways you can do this. What I do, there's two ways. No, there's a lot of ways. You do what you do, you boo. What I do is I cut it, and I have a serger. I adore my serger because I had another brother that was the really inexpensive version, but to thread it was a nightmare. This is the Air 1800, and literally all you do is you put it through the little holes, and it'll suck it in, and it threads by itself. Amazing. So now I have it there. It's got thread like crazy. I use it for certain things, and this, I use it for things like this, and I'll show you why in a second. I'm just going to show you procedures. But we're going to cut this in half, and then we're going to put it on the serger so it'll catch in all the hairs and it won't be flying around. If I don't do it that way, look, I can just do the rest of the process because this gets caught into the fabric anyway and it doesn't come out. I just prefer to do it that way because, again, I shake so much. It makes my work easier. It makes it easier for me. So the fabric that we're going to make this out of, y'all know how much I love coffee, right? Tell me this ain't cute. This is so cute. It's so cute. Look, isn't it pretty? I love this fabric. I've made so many things out of this fabric. A lot of them I sold. I love this fabric. Let me turn on my iron. This fabric is so nice. It's got a good texture. It washes very well. It doesn't bleed. And it makes it nice. It makes it really homey. So you can put it in your kitchen and it looks so cute. And if you have a little coffee table, you can put it on your coffee table because it's coffee. So I need to iron this because if you see, it's wrinkly. And if I want to cut it and cut it good, I need to get those wrinkles out. See them there? So I'm not going to use steam. I'm going to use my mister. Now, who was it that asked for the mister? Someone out there that I talked about the mister asked me about the mister. Again, my daughter and I look for bargains. We got the mister that I have um, in a box that we bought of what do they call that? When you buy boxes from Amazon, from reseller boxes. There's this lady here in town that sells resale boxes, and one time we were trying to sell stuff, and we got one of those boxes, and they had a lot of them in there. We got rid of a lot of them through my daughter's page and through her groups, but I kept the box, and it's right here. Now, it's called a hairspray bottle. If that's going to help you, I forgot who it was that asked about this. That might help you, but I would tell you, this is bigger than mine. You see this little thing inside? As long as it has that, it misses, and it works really well. And again, I've heard from some of you that you put best press with water in here, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it on one of these. Actually, because I have only water in my mister over there, but I'm going to put best pressed with water in here because I'm trying not to use the steam, but I love steam. I know a lot of you have told me don't use steam on the bias and yada yada. I don't care. I love steam. When I just like it because the way it relaxes the fabric, and then I put the heat on it and it works great. Okay, so this is the mister. Look for it under hair spray bottle. Hairspray bottle. This one changes color when you put water in it. Fancy, you know. Okay. Just wanted you to see it. All right. So I am coming over here, so I don't know what you're going to do. I'm going to give my back to the camera for a second. Give me a minute so I can iron this really quick.
Bring the iron over here.
I can. It's over here.
Is it short?
Yeah, I have my whole station over here, kid. Bring the camera over. This is my station. This is my ironing station. Don't look at my... And my clapper. But I'm not going to use that here. All right. So my iron's nice and hot. And I have it on steam. I'm going to show you how it looks with steam and on the other side without. So all I do is just open it. You can hear it steaming. Just give it a quick press. See, moves right along. This is my wool mat. It's old, it's used, look at it. But I love it. I love my mat. And I have this on a little TV tray. That's where I have it. That's my ironing board. A lot of you, some people recommend putting a cover on a wool mat. I don't know if you hear me. I do not want a cover on my wool mat. I like it the way it is. Gonna need a mist. See, I'm gonna put the mister.
She has a whole room, Kathy. A whole room.
My whole room. She gave me this room. You see this? I'm gonna use the mister on this because this is harder. The other one, just a little bit of steam. It worked. Just finish this side. So now I'm gonna hit it with the mister. If it doesn't work, I've got my best press right there. Where's my mister? Just let it soak in there for a minute. And then we come with this. And there we go. Done. All done. All done. Nice and ironed. People, if you want a good cut, iron your fabric. And turn off your iron. Iron your fabric. It's the best thing you can do. Always iron your fabric because your cuts are going to come out so much better. So very much better. So now I have to cut the pattern four times because each towel has two sides. So you might think this is not a full fat quarter. Okay, there is this. I'll tell you how long this is. This is 13 3/4 long, and it is 13 wide. So it's 13 by 13, but since it's a length of fabric, it's 13 by 26. So putting it backwards or forward doesn't matter because there's nothing here. But there is one thing. This is directional fabric. And I can tell you because I made a mess of the first one. So the whole problem with directional fabric in something like this is the lip. Okay. Ugh. When the fabric, this is the fabric that's facing. Let me take the pin out. This is the fabric that's facing, right? But this is the whole thing. This back part is the one that's going to fold over. So if it's directional fabric, you have to make sure that your back fabric is upside down. So when it comes over, it'll be right side up. So your front fabric is going to be directional. It's going to be looking good because it's two pieces of fabric. But when you attach the back one, make sure it's backwards so that you don't have that problem. And that, believe me, I made so many mistakes the first time I made it. So let's go. Let's cut this. Now I'm going to show you. If you suffer from dizziness, I recommend you don't watch this part because people, yeah. Okay. I shake and shimmy. I keep telling you this. I shake and shimmy. It doesn't stop me. All right. My sister can't watch me because she can't see me. And I start shaking and she gets hysterical. She can't deal with it. All right. So I'm going to put the fabric the best way I can. Sometimes I square it off. Depends on what I'm going to do. Sometimes I don't. Where'd I put my, here it is. I'm going to take the template. I'm going to place it on the fabric, and I think I'm going to square it off. Give me that big ruler. A big one. Yeah. Yeah. Where is, I had it in my hands just a few minutes ago. Here she is. My Martinelli. I love my Martinelli. This is because of Tiffany. Tiffany, this is your fault. You did this to me. Okay. I got to do it this way because, again, I'm right-handed. Now, I've seen people square things and they make sure it's on the line and then they do this. Look, I just want it uniform so that when I cut, I can put it right there on the edge and that avoids a cut for me. So all I try to do is make sure it's as straight as possible. There we go. As straight as possible. This is from a shower, okay? I got this, 3 years ago, before it was a big thing. I got this on Amazon for $8. So, yeah. So, the whole thing, oh, God. All right. Let's go there. And that way I can just pull it down. All right. Here we go. Thing with the Martinelli. Who did this? I think it was the guy who sews. Go backwards and then forward. Ta-da! And see, didn't go through. That's my problem. Pressure. So all I do is just make sure. Again, pressure. No, because it's at the edge. Hold on. Yep. And told you. I'm not a professional, people. I keep saying this. This is my scrap bin. There. So see, now it's nice and straight. So now I can put this here. And that avoids one cut for me. Because remember, I shake a lot. And I have to find ways to cut and save fabric without cutting my fingers.
Tip about shaking. If you take a teaspoon of coconut oil a day, it will help you.
Who said that? Giovanna? Really? I eat coconuts every day. I love coconut. I don't eat oil. But okay. I thought it was her saying, I'll give it a try. I've been shaking since I was 8 years old. So I don't know about that, but believe me, I will try anything. The way I mark, see, this is a white pencil. See, I'm going to try and see if it comes up. And yeah, all I do is mark around it basically. And you see me shaking because that's how I do. Can't do it any other way, people. Sorry about that.
Quilting Marie.
You're on?
No.
Oh, don't scare me. I love him. Oh my God, if he had been on, I would have been fangirling all over the place. I love him. He is so cool. Okay. Again, you might not see the markings. I do. So don't worry about it. And I've made this pattern so many times, I could probably cut it without the template. It's just on dark colors, this white pencil. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Believe me. I've been through this so many times, it ain't funny. All right, so here's the first one. And here we go. All the way down to the bottom. Now, first one is traced down, okay? Now, I just do this. I turn it over. This way I know those are upside down and these are right side up. So when I'm making it, it's going to come out okay. But I'm telling you, it took me a long time to learn how to do this. After I made so many mistakes. And we use all those towels. I mean, the towels work. It's just, it looks funny. And now I'm doing, yeah, it's fine. Doing this. I'm just tracing around it. I don't like quiet time on camera because, no. I could keep talking, stupidity and junk. I hope you guys love me anyway. I know, cray cray, but hey, you gotta love me, cray cray. My kids love me, cray cray. My sisters love me, cray cray. Oh, crap. See, that happens. I moved it. Ah. Because usually I do this on the big table, but I don't want to move to the big table today. And I use the bigger weight. This is just the 2. I have a found. See, my weights are called Bob and Bert. Bob is the 5 pound and Bert is the 2 pound. These are my hand weights for my hands for my exercises. So, yeah, they really don't have that many names, but Bob's and Bert, yeah, they do. Again, I know how to cut this thing. And let me keep on tracing, trying to see that it doesn't move again. Don't move again. And believe me, sometimes my daughter has cut things for me when I can. And then I love my InQuilts, believe me.
Alex says we love you, especially Cray Cray.
You love me, Alex? I know you love me, girl. That's one of my adopted daughters, my daughter's pal, and she loves me because she thinks I'm nuts. She knows I'm nuts.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce Sterling. Love your last name. Sterling Silver, Sterling Gold. Any relationship to Lindsay Sterling, the violinist? Okay, almost done.
Putting some of the no slip grip circles or strips on those templates.
I tried, but it lifts them too much, and then to trace around can make worse. So yeah, I just use my weights. It helps. I have other weights. I have different types of weights that I use. Okay, so they've been traced. They've been traced. Now it's time to cut. So I can do it either with this or with a scissor. I prefer scissors for this. Always close your blades after you cut. I prefer scissors because, again, all the borders stay inside. You don't see them. So it's not really a big thing. So let me get the scissors that I like to cut with for this. Now, because of my shaking, and yeah, it might be Parkinson's, Giovanna. I've never been diagnosed. Ugh. But I've had it since I was 8 years old. Sometimes it's worse. You should have seen me on my wedding day.
Patty.
Hi, Patty Mark from Nevada. Okay, so I'm going to cut this really quick. I'm going to show you. See? This is what I like about this. It's a flat bottom. So really, it helps me. It stays there so I don't have to shake so much. And all I have to do is put it there again. I just cut. We go.
Kenosha.
Huh? Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah, Sue. You go, girl. See what I mean? You don't see it, but I do here. And the good thing is that by having that flat bottom, it's easier for me to make sure the scissor stays there. I don't have to lift it and Don't make so much of a mess, but believe me, I have made messes. From Columbus. You know, one of my best friends lives in Columbus. She was in the education. But Regina's my girl. She still lives in Columbus, Ohio. So Regina girl, if you know Regina, I'm not going to give her last name, but Regina, if she's there, she might be watching. You never know. Yes, Lucy. Tell people. Tell them, girl. You tell them, Lucy. Smash. Hit it. Upstate New York. My brother lives in Rochester. I went to Niagara Falls. I want to make a house in the middle of the falls and live there.
Long Island.
Oh, I used to go to Long Island and visit my uncle. Bronx. I've gone to every borough in New York City. Every borough. And my uncle lived in Long Island. I went to New Jersey. I went all over Hoboken, Newark, Princeton. Okay, one is cut. See? Look, see? There's one cut. You know what I mean? My hands don't work. So you see, this is the right side. So this is the side that is going to be on the top. Now we're going to the other one. That's how you cut directional fabric. When it's not directional, no issue. But when it's directional, don't make my mistake. I laughed that day. Oh my God. I had towels around here somewhere. When I started making these towels a couple of years ago. But again, I'm telling you, see how easy it is with these scissors? Even though I shake like crazy. These are my scraps. These go into my scrap pile. Even though I shake like crazy, these scissors help me. That's what I've done during all this time. I've learned how to use different tools to make my life easier. Because again, I don't want to quit. And anybody else, oh, you shake so much. Why do you quilt? Why don't you just take up reading? Because I don't want to. I just want to sew.
Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Howdy! You didn't miss it. You could have seen it on the replay, but we love having you live. Yeah, a lot of people from Ohio. I need a postcard from Ohio to represent all of y'all.
Miss Vicky from Ohio too.
Ooh, Miss Vicky. I haven't talked to Miss Vicky in a while. Miss Vicky, are you on? Miss Vicky is another person from my daughter's page that I love her to death. Miss Vicky. Okay, we are done cutting. Now, do you see how this one's backward? See how it's backward? Now watch. Bear with me. Again, the shakes. One from here. One from here. We put this back to back. This is the front. That's the back. Now you see how it comes out cool? See, in the back it's upside down. You see that? But when you turn it over, this is the part that people will see. It's the correct way. And if I really dedicated myself, look. Oh, I could fit it there, but I'm not gonna. Anyways, you see what I mean? Okay. So now I am gonna put on the interfacing. Now I use a light interfacing on these. They're not pot holders. I've made pot holders with towels before. Let me turn my iron back on. See, that's why I thought of an Oliso, because it goes on and off, but I try to keep it. So here's the interfacing. Just cut the same interfacing with the same template. See, I cut these before. It's very lightweight interfacing. Got it on Temu by the roll, very cheap. Although I did have packages that I got at Walmart. But see, sticky side goes on the fabric, and then we're gonna sew them. So get ready. Let it heat up. Can you take this away from me, please? Another one. Revelation quilts. Where are you? Come on down. Who's gonna tell them to shush? Who am I gonna tell to shush?
People that say
I don't pay attention to them. Sometimes I want to answer them. My daughter controls me. Revelation quilts. Woo-hoo! You're in the house. You're in the house. Revelation quilt. We're gonna subscribe, Revelation. And are we subscribed? We're subscribed to Revelation Quilt. People, subscribe to all the channels that are showing up here. We got to support them all. Okay, they're supporting me. We got to support them the same way you supported that Etsy shop yesterday that they ran out of fabric. You got to support everybody that comes on here. Okay, you can put him Paco. That's Paco because I don't have a name for him, so I'm going to give him the name of Paco. Paco's gone away. I'm putting my scraps in my bin, and because you see some of the scraps. Oh, he's back. He's back. Ah! No, he's back. Is he going away? Okay. He's there. Look at him. Ah! Oh my God, he's so cute. He's so cute. Back in two, so that part that comes to the front can be the right side and the back too. Yeah, that's another way of doing it, Giovanna. That's true. That's true. I just prefer this way for me. Again, I'm gonna say this forever. I am not doing a tutorial. My sister says I am, but I'm not. I'm showing you the way I do it. So, Giovanna, that's a good idea. I really like that idea. I'll try it one day, believe me. But this is the one that up to now has made sense to me. And again, you do you, I do me, we do each other, everything. It works out. But I like that idea. If I cut it, turn it around upside down. That's true. That's true. Very true. Very cool. Now you got me. See, that's the problem. Now my head is off on another tangent. And there she's going. Hurry up. Hurry up. She tells me to hurry up. Okay, but I'm going to the iron. Are you going to follow me or are you going to talk? Yes. She's going to follow me. So I'm going to the iron. I'm going to the, okay. You have to make 4 of these because each piece of fabric has to have the interfacing. This just gives it a little bit of body so it doesn't get all wonky. So each one, so I cut 4 of these. See, cut 4. They're all cut. And I'm going to iron them on. So come on over. Now for this, I don't use steam. So my iron, I just take it here. No steam, just a hot iron. And sorry, I'm giving my back to you guys.
Sorry for the camera.
And sorry for the camera because the camera person back there is just telling me to hurry up, and I can't hurry up. Yeah, we shake together. That's why she's my daughter. She loves her mommy so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on here. You make sure the rough side is on the fabric. Put it on, match it up as best you can. Again, doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be inside. Just make sure that you have enough. No vapor, no steam. There you go. And I just leave it on for a couple of seconds and move it around until it covers everything. And I need caffeine. Where's my caffeine? She hid my coffee from me. She hid it. She hid my coffee from me. Yeah, there we go. My coffee. Okay. Oh, there we go. See? No, as long as you don't steam it, it won't burn. I tried it one time with steam. I had to throw the whole thing away. Because it burnt the interfacing on top of my fabric, so I couldn't use it. And I mean, if it burns it just a little bit, I use it, but if not, there we go. We'll go to the top part. Make sure you cover every inch. You make sure that it stays down, and then the rest of it gets caught in the seam, so you'll be fine. See? Ta-da! One side done. Now to do the other 3. Okay, tell me who's coming in from where while I do this. Because who's there? Who's there? Talk to me.
Talking about the weather.
I love it when people talk to each other in the chat. That is so cool. See, that means it's a community. That makes me happy. I love community. Because I never felt as if I was a part of any. I always felt left out. That's why this has been so therapeutic for me. Because I feel I belong to something. You guys, we are a family here now. We got a club. We got a party going on. We're gonna party.
Liz from Maine. Hi, Liz.
Who?
Liz from Maine.
Liz, Maine. See, Maine is a state I've never been able to get to. I was watching, I love documentaries. I absolutely love documentaries. And I was watching a documentaries on the states that have the least amount of people. And the state, one of those is Maine. Really amazed me. Such a beautiful state. Because see, I love trees. You give me trees, it makes me happy. I love trees. And I'm a Stephen King freak. And you know, most of his books in the beginning, wow, how did you go down? No, you're right. Most of his books from the beginning of his career are from Maine. And this description of Maine, I just love it. I would love to visit Maine. So welcome to Maine. Okay.
Alabama.
Bama! Okay. I'm mad at Bama. You guys took away the championship from us. I'm pissed. And then you lost. So, no. I love you, but no. See, my son lives in Bama.
College football talk.
Yeah. College football talk. Yes. I don't care. We can talk about anything. This is a safe place. A safe place. Okay. Number 3. And we're going on the last one, people. Then I'm going to show you what I do with this, because there's another little step in here that I do before I stitch. And it's just to help me. Oh, girl. See, if I were still working at the airline, I'd find you and go visit you. Do you have a website? I know, but do they have a website? I just love for her to put it there. Got to check your fabrics.
Julie don't watch football, only quilting on YouTube.
Good girl. Smart girl. Okay, so they're done. Okay? Now, this is my process. Again, this is my process. I make sure, show it down here. Okay. Make see one up, one down. Put it on top of each other. Now, I am an old sewer. So as you can tell.
American Eagle.
American Eagle, who? Oh, American Eagle Airlines. I started in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Then I went to the Miami office and I worked from Miami International until I left. I was there for 5 years. It was a fun ride, believe me. Maine is gorgeous, Liz. It is. It's just so beautiful. I love trees. And the funny thing is I'm allergic to trees. And I don't care. Okay. So I pin, all right? I pin because I shake so much I don't want it to get loose when I have it and I'm stitching.
I work for American Airlines.
Who? Jenna. Where? Out of what office? Tell me. Maybe we didn't know. I was HR for American Eagle. Okay, you work for AA, but we work together. I was a American.
Hi, Cindy Hughes.
Hey, Cindy. See, she tells me to shut up.
Why are you screaming?
I'm loud because it's Cindy.
I know.
Cindy, did you get the package?
No, we haven't dropped it off.
Oh my God, she hasn't dropped it off yet, Cindy. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
We emailed you tracking, but it's been really cold and I'm going to the hotel.
Yeah. Oh, Nancy was HR. Nancy, you're lucky. You are lucky, Nancy. You were in HR for an airline with the unions.
It's
believe
going
me.
out tomorrow.
Yeah, no, Cindy, don't.
I love you.
No, Cindy, do not forgive her, Cindy, because I have been on her case. But your package is there, I promise you. You retired for TSA? Ooh, Chicago, huh? I remind you of your mother-in-law from Puerto Rico. Really, your mother-in-law, Andrea.
It's cold.
Andrea, Boricua. Do you like Puerto Rican food? Tell me. Cindy, I love you. Cindy, you're gonna get your gift. I promise you, you're gonna get your gift. I love Cindy. Cindy's cool. Cindy's awesome. Anyways, let's get back to this because see, I get lost in looking at the comments. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, since I have it mostly put together, I'm gonna put the other one.
People watching.
Ooh, nice. And we lost some when we had the technical difficulties, but that's okay. Hey, this is our first live, people. Our very first live. I'm very, very happy with the turnout. Okay, let me finish pinning this one a little bit because I just pin a little bit.
Don't forget to be subscribed and like the live so you can be entered into the giveaway for the towels.
It's my little girl. I told her she had to talk. I told her because I can't do everything. She wants me in front of the camera. I'm in front of the camera, but she's got to talk. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You got to bring the camera over again. Yep, I'm making her walk. I'm making her do stuff. Anyway, what we're going to do. I'm sorry I'm loud. I can't help it. Soy boricua. Tú lo sabes. Anyway, we're coming over here. Now, this is the part where the towel is going to come in. Okay? This here. So what I do before I sew so that I can catch this in my stitch is I bring it up First, I finger press just a little bit, little less than a quarter of an inch, and I press it. So this helps when I am doing the seam. Turn it on the other side. Make sure this one's under. Do it on the same thing. This is where I screw up sometimes, but again, this is on camera, coming out better than usual, which is strange. Okay. I just make sure that I have that little lip so that when I put the towel in there, I don't have to create the seam because it's going to be bulk. Because when you have to ruffle the towel to get it in. So you're going to have bulk. So by doing this and pressing it, see? Now, this is where the clapper comes into play. So the seam sets. So you put the clapper right there. Let me get the other one. Clapper sits on it, it absorbs the heat and the steam. And it turned around on me because I was doing it the wrong way. All right, let's do this again up here so it's out of the way. Okay.
She lives for Bustelo.
Well, I love Bustelo because I don't have my Puerto Rican coffee here. I like a good dark roast. That's what I like, a good dark roast. And if it's ground to espresso, that's fine. A fine ground is good for my Keurig. See, there's my baby. But yeah, dark. It has to be dark roast, not Italian roast or French, because they're a little too oily and a little too bitter for me. I like what my dad used to do when he roasted his coffee, and he did a dark roast. I don't know what he did, but it never came out bitter. It was always just the perfect, and it spoiled me forever. Because Daddy's coffee just spoiled me forever. Oh, this pin is bad. Let me get this pin out. It's being annoying. Okay, let me fix this here. All right. See, this is the problem. Sometimes, okay, did you move up? Yep, see, this one's a little bit longer than the other one. People fudge it up. Make it fit. We're not perfectionists here. We fudge it up. We make it fit. Okay. You get clapped. All right. So now, oh, this one I got to fix. See, this one got fudged. See, the thing is, I do this because this helps me. You don't have to, because there's a way of fudging it and not having to go through all this. But in my case, because of my shaking, I have to. I have to make sure that it's done right and it doesn't mess up inside my stitching.
Lori.
Hi, Lori. Okay. So while that one sits under, because I'm only going to make one towel, people, because why am I slowing down? Okay.
So I can move the camera.
She's making me slow down. I don't know what it is. That word doesn't exist in my vocabulary. What for, Mary? For the bitterness? Really? That's weird. Yeah, but eggshells now are not eggshells. They're paper. They're doing something to eggs. The same thing is that the eggs are not the same. They're watery. The egg whites are watery now. You can tell when you fry an egg.
The eggs are not egging.
They're not egging. When you try to fry an egg, you can tell it has water in it because as soon as it hits the frying pan, it just starts. Yeah. Anyway. Turkish coffee. Yeah, I tried it once, but it's like Cuban coffee. I can't drink Cuban coffee. I just can't. But it's because they put sugar in it to make the coffee. When it's brewing with the sugar already in it. So it's really sweet. And I don't drink sweet coffee. Thank you. My glasses, these are going, because I got new ones coming in. They're better. Pinch of salt to cut the... Ooh, I like all the advice. I know, Mary. I'm trying to see if I can find... My neighbor used to bring me fresh eggs, but she's not bringing me anymore. And she used to bring me dozens and dozens. I love eggs. Deborah, you love Cuban coffee? Girl, I had Cuban coffee in Miami. Believe me. Oh, God. I can't deal with Cuban coffee. If it doesn't have sugar, yes. Okay. I'm going to cut now the towel. See how easy? Again, fold it in half and just cut away. So there we go. Sometimes I'll use my rotary cutter if I'm in a rush, but mostly I just do this. Again, this is not going to be, you're not going to see this. This is going to be inside. Now, you see how the tops are? Now I can do one or two things. I can leave it like this. It's not a problem. I can leave it like that. See? Or I can do it on my serger. Can I do it on my serger? Okay. You need to, that's my serger. So I need to move lights. I need to move stuff. I do it fast. I'm not even going to sit. Okay. Because the serger does it in a minute. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Okay. Here we go. So this is my serger. It's a brudger. It's a brudger. It's a Brother Air. Like you see, I have everything set up in my little studio that my daughter gave me. And all I do is put it under. Make sure I have it under. Bring it down. Can you give me the chair? I need to sit. I can't. I've been sitting so long. I need to sit. Okay. All right. I don't know how they can sew sitting up. I really don't. And there we go. I know it makes a lot of noise. And get the other one. Put it through at the same time. And then just cut off the ends. Uh-oh, this went off the rack. Get back here. Okay. Again, this case, you're not going to see this, so this goes inside the towel. Secret to not threading a serger. Let it run. I don't need to safeguard the tails because they're going to be inside. Done. Turn it off. And get back. And I'll show you what it looks like. So we got stuff all over the place because of the filming, so pardon our French. There we go. See? See how good and clean that looks? That's all it is. That's what I do. Again, it's not essential. It's not necessary. I do it because I like to do it, because I like the way it looks. It gives me more control. But again, not essential. Just gives it a good finish. All right. Now comes the fun part. All right, get my coffee. Coffee, people. That's about good. Put that over there, please. Thank you very much. Again, see? Pins all over the place. Ooh, there's pins there. Then look. Ooh, more pins here. All right. So now you need to... Here's my baby, my sewing machine. She makes me take my coffee out of the way. Here's my, bring it over more. They can see my baby. There's my baby. It's my baby. I love her. It's my FOF. I have a FOF. It's a FOF Quilt Expression 720. Okay? I am still paying this baby, but I adore her. I got her at Chattanooga Sewing. Shout out to Chattanooga Sewing. I have to take her to be serviced because I've had her almost 2 years now and I haven't taken her in to give her maintenance, but it's just so hard for me to part from her. Oh, I love her so much. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sew this together. All right, just going to sew it together so you can see. Now, the foot I have on my the foot I have on my machine, the pedal that I have there is a 1/4 inch, but it's got the safeguard on the side. Let me show you. It's easy to take out. See, you see that little thing here? That keeps, it's a seam guide, I think it is. So it keeps my fabric where it's supposed to be. Because again, my fabric tends to go wonky all over the place. So let me put her back. There we go. She's on. Everything good. Let's see. Now I love this machine because I don't have to do anything. You see, it doesn't have anything back here for me to lower the presser foot. It's because as soon as I touch the pedal, what?
She's so mesmerized watching you that her coffee got cold.
Jean, I keep you in stitches, don't I? To make sure I keep it in the best to my ability, I have a little guide here on the bed of my machine. And when I put the pressure foot down, watch. Whoa, I love it. I don't have to do anything. I literally touch it and goes down. Now, I always do this. If you see, the needle went down and it's there. That's the best part of this machine for me. When you're quilting and when you're pivoting and everything, as soon as I stop, the foot stays down. The needle stays down. It stays inside the fabric so it doesn't shift. That for me is essential. When I go back to my Singer, I have to do it manually, and I do it all the time because it's the only way it'll help me to keep my stitches as straight as possible. Again, they're not always perfect. When I have the fabric secured, I take the pin out. I go. Now, because this is at the end and this is going to have so much, I can do one of two things. My machine, I can put it to that it'll start and secure the stitch at the beginning. I don't like to do that so much because sometimes it just sucks in the fabric and it gets me mad. So what I'm just going to do is back stitch a few stitches and then come back again. Now it's secure and I keep going. When I'm sewing 1/4 inch with this pedal, it has a little guide. So see how I stop? It's right there. I just turn it, I pivot it, keep going. And one more, keep it in. There we go. Pivot. It's on the 1/4 inch. Make sure everything is lined up as best as possible. And believe me, I fudge a lot. And just keep going. Well, as soon as I get close, go a little bit slower. Stop. Love it that it stays in there. Turn it. Go. 2.
They sew barefoot.
I can't. I have tried to sew barefoot. I can't do it. I can't. I have tried to do it and I can't. It doesn't work for me. It's my arthritis. My feet are very sensitive to temperatures. So if my feet are cold, I can't sew. I have 2 heaters in this room. And this house is always at 73 degrees. But this room is very cold. In the mornings, I have to turn on the heaters to make sure the area where my feet are is warm. Because if not, no. And I have shoes and socks on. Okay, next stitch. There. Come around. See how it started to move? I do that. I can't help it. But I'm doing better than I had anticipated. I thought I was going to be a wreck. That's not so bad. It's just my hands. Now here I'm going to fudge it a little bit because it's just a little. But again, when you sew, when the towel's in there, you're not going to notice. And this I don't quilt because again, this is a towel topper. So I don't quilt this. Now, when I make a pot holder, I'm going to make some pot holders. And maybe we'll do a glove. Maybe. What do you think?
The oven mitt.
The oven mitt, yeah. I think of it in Spanish in my head and it comes out wrong. Okay, we're getting to the end. Now, you can't see it, but one of them's a little bigger than the other. So what I do is I fudge it, I bring it down, and there I go. Now, where is she? Where is she? There she is. If you don't have one, get one. Okay? This is the best creation in all of the world. This is a purple thing. You can get the original or you can get one on Temu, but get it. The purples, I love this. Why? Because like right now, I'm at the end. I want to make sure that it doesn't pop up. So I put my purple thing on the fabric while it's going under and I make sure it doesn't move. Now, sometimes it still does, but that's me. It's not the purple thing. It's me. So anyways, here we go. That's the last couple of stitches. Yep. See, I got it secured. Now I do a little back. Now this one, this is the end. So I do have an end stitch. So all I have to do is hit my button and it even cuts it. Oh, love it. Okay, here we go. It is sewn. And it made a little pocket. Oh, I got a pocket. I got a pocket. But we're not going to use this. But now, what we're going to do is we are going to cut off some of the corners. We're going to cut a notch where it meets here, this little triangle here. So I'm just going to cut a notch. Remember, when you're notching, Just make sure you don't hit the thread, because then it defeats the purpose. And I've done that before. Because again, my nerves, my hands suck. Okay, we're going to cut off these little edges here. Try to cut off as much as I can. A little bit more on this side.
Hi, Terry. Welcome.
Hi, Terry. Hey, Terry. Oh my God, it started over there, Terry, already? It's Mississippi, it's already, uh-oh. Leave your face alone. Thank you. All right, and then down here, remember, there is where your bulk is. So I always clip that notch there. And here goes my shaking. Clip it there. Then up here, clip it on that little corner there. This little corner here. And is it our Tina or another Tina?
A different Tina.
Hi, Tina, because we have a Tina. And she's my buddy. See, it's got a little bit of extra fabric here, so I'm just going to trim it off. Just a tad. This is just to eliminate bulk when I turn it around. And after I turn it, I always press it so it looks pretty. Then we're going to play with the towel part. Okay. So another thing you need to have. I have dowels because I use them for other stuff. And my son cut me some. Also, you can use a chopstick. Also, you can use, where is it? It's around here somewhere. You can use your purple thing for this too. Your purple thing, you can use it. You can use this side, the flat side. You can use the pointy side. Thing is that when you turn it around, you got to make sure. Here we go. We're going to turn it around. Make it look pretty. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you for liking. We're over 102 likes on the live.
Yay! Loving it. Having fun, people. I thought I was going to be more nervous doing this for all y'all. Really and truly. My sister said, you're doing a tutorial. I said, no, I'm not. She said, yes, you are. And apparently I am. Now, you see, you can't do it too hard because then you can poke through. So what I do is like when it's there, just play with the fabric and just roll it until it comes out. See? See? Point is a little bit better. What?
Is that the official name, the purple thing?
It's the purple thang, Thang. That's how you find it. Purple thang. On Amazon, the official one is called the purple thang. It's like about $5 or $6. On Temu, you can just, you look for the purple thang, it'll show up.
You don't need to be nervous. We all love you.
Thank you. No, it's just I shake. That's part of it. I can't help it. But again, and all I'm doing is, if you're noticing, is I'm just making sure all the corners pop out perfectly. And then I tend to just roll this with my fingers before I put it to the iron. Make sure. And this I learned, the lady from England, she taught me how to do that. Just you roll it in your fingers and it helps you. And Donna Jordan does this too. Just roll it and it helps. Okay? So now this has been finger pressed. Pull back, pull forward, pull back. I'm going to iron it now. See how cute? Look at this, how cute. Look how cute. Now, see, when I go over, it's going to be like this. Ta-da! Let me iron it really quick. No, she's not going to come and look at that because it's not necessary. I'm only going to do one for you guys because, I want to sit and chat. But I'll have the other one ready because we're going to do we are going to give it away. All right. So there. It is done. It is ironed. You can top stitch. I don't like to top stitch. I really don't. I'll top stitch. If you see a top stitch on something I do, it's because there was a mess and I had to fix it. So I had to stick it in and I do a top stitch. So that's how you see my top stitch. See, I got to iron it better because I didn't roll it out good. There we go. So, see, I don't know if you see this, but if you don't roll it out good, you'll have fabric in there that should be out. So I got to iron it again. There we go. Oh, that's better. I'll do a finger press. But again, I need to get in here. Stop being annoying. Give me a quick second. Let me just press that. Again, fudge it up. You got to fudge it up, people. Sometimes, Nancy, it depends on what I'm doing in the fabric, but Becca uses this cool pen that has starch in it. You fill it with starch and water. I forgot the name. Again, I'm lousy with names. Check Becca's page. She uses it a lot. They use it for paper piecing, but I've seen her do it with using it on her stitches on when she's ironing out a block. It's really cool. I don't, not yet. I haven't tried it. Can't afford it just yet, but I just might one of these days.
Acorn pen.
Exactly, an acorn pen. Thank you, Andrea. The Acorn Easy Press Pen. Yeah. Oh, let me know if you like it, Andrea. I know Becca uses it a lot. Carolina Moore uses it. I've seen them use it a lot. There you go. Okay. So it's ready. I'm sorry. I was looking over there. I'm looking at the camera over there and I forgot to look here. Okay. So this is ready. This is ready to go. I'm not going to put a buttonhole until later. Now we are going to play with the towel. What I do to get, there are ways I've seen people fold it. I did one folded. I don't like it that much. I like to see it all bunched up, look pretty. So what I do is I change the stitch on my machine. And again, I love my machine. I go and I loosen the stitch. So I'm doing a basting. Actually, what I'm doing is just basting. I need to put the arms down. My arms hurt. I'm sorry. Remember, I'm an old lady with a lot of pain. Anyway, what I do is I lengthen the stitch and I loosen the bobbin stitch so that I can scrunch it up.
Mirta, my name is Mirta.
Yep, that's my daughter's name, Mirta. And that's the way she's supposed to write her name. And the lady that put her name in the birth certificate didn't. That's the way my mom used to write her name, Mirta, because she's named after my mother, Mirta. So you're Boricua? Adele, Georgia. Where's that? North, south, east, west? Small town. Thank you for my glasses. See, yes, they're going to ask for hanging. Let me tell you something. This is the easiest gift to make. After you make a couple, you just, how many did we make last year? Like 50, literally like 50 towels. 50 out of scraps. I didn't buy any fabric because you make this with less than a fat quarter and you can make it out of any fabric. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to loosen my stitch to the max. And I am just going to make sure that the bobbin thread is up. I'm going to pull thread. And I'm going to pull bobbin thread from down there. And make sure that I have enough.
Annie, we're going to make a Facebook group. So just stay tuned to the community tab. And we'll link it there so y'all can join. Because once we grow a little bit, we can go live in multiple platforms. We can go live on Facebook and share it on YouTube for the multiple people.
There you go. See, she's the techie. I don't do any of that. She's the one that does all that. Okay. So, like you see, I have a good long tail here. Now, before I paid attention to what I was doing, this would take me forever because I would do it for one and then start all over again the process for the second one. Now I don't do that. Now I'm smarter. So I got a good long tail here. Make sure I've got them on both sides. I don't want that little piece there. So I'm going to cut it off. Okay. Just make sure where I'm sewing it from because I pulled the bobbin. So when I have a towel like this one that has a pattern on it, it's easy. I put this face up. But when I don't, I use the seam of the towel as the back part. So the seam part is the back and the folded pretty part is the front. That's how I distinguish it. You do you. And that way I always pull on the bobbin thread. So now I have a very long tail. I just put it on here and I do 2 rows because doing 2 rows makes a better distribution of it. When you're ruffling it, makes a heck of, and again, I just learned that one maybe a year ago because I did this by hand. Yeah. So I just put it up there, make sure I've got the beginning, put my presser foot down, and I'm gone. And I'm off to the races. Whoa. Whoa. Now, I'm not taking it off I am going to lift, pull, make sure I have enough of tail for both of them, and do the next one. And my everything's falling all over the place. Ah, everything's falling. Ah. Yeah, don't come into my room when I'm sewing because there's a mess everywhere. Okay, put the second one down. Press her foot down, and I go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Again, I'm telling you, it's taking longer because I'm talking. Then pull her up, pull, make sure I have enough of a tail, and I cut. Now, make sure that I have enough of a tail for both of them, as you can see here. Look at all that. So I just cut that in half. All right. Now, all that's left to do is I do this with my purple thing because, again, it's white on white, and I don't have any light on me right now because it's being used for everything else. I make sure I take off this tail so I don't confuse it. I can put it in my mouth because it's mine. I know where it's been. Okay, so
Yes, Cindy.
what's Sydney? What happened, Sydney? Oh, okay. Yes.
We're following everybody that joins here.
Sew a Lot Quilt Shop in Centerville. Very nice. Okay, we got you. All right. So I make sure I put my purple thing and I pull on the bobbin thread and I separate it from the top. Got it here. There we go. Put you to the side. Go on the other side of my towel. Get away. Go away. Go to the other side of my towel. Do the same process. Just pull the bobbin thread. Make sure I have the bobbin thread, not the top thread. Pull on it. Got it out of there. And done. Now we're doing the second stitch. Okay? I just showed you the process, but we still have to do the second stitch. So I just make sure I have enough of a tail. Pull enough. This is fine. I don't care. I'd rather have more of a tail and do it right. So make sure that the other tail's out of the way. Make sure it's out of the way. Put your presser foot. Make sure you're not hitting the same line. And just sew. You're doing your second basting. Just don't want to get it messed up. There we go. This is where I think, I know how to sew and I let it go fast. Okay, got hairs all over me, got thread all over me. Press her foot up, pull. Ah! Do the second pull. Put the towel. Press her foot down, get the thread out of the way. Get out of the way. Where are you? Come on. Don't hide from me. All right. Press her foot down, and I go. When my granddaughter's with me sewing, we make car sounds. The other one's out of the way. And it's done. Now, press her foot up. There we go. Come here, cut her off, and it's done. Now, let me just, because sometimes I forget to do this, and I cry to sew, and it's still on basic stitch. All right, so regular stitches back, and here we go. This is all you do. You go away for a little while. I'll finish you later. Hold on. Really? Did I not cut you? Apparently not. Apparently, yeah, okay. So, ta-da, ta-da. Get my back stitches. And gotcha. Ha. Got them both. Go away, rest of you. Do not pay attention to my hands. All right. And then I just start to ruffle. Twang. Go slow so it doesn't break on you. If you meet resistance, just try to, move the fabric along little by little. So, did I grab the wrong thread? Apparently so. Yep. See? I grabbed the top stitch instead of the bottom. See? You'll know because it's going to resist. The top one is always going to be harder. See? And I took the top one instead of the bottom one. Get up here. Okay. Part of this. Gotcha. No, you're the other top part. Okay. Both of y'all stay over here. Now, here's the Australia in the house. What time is it over there?
In the morning.
Oh my God. Where's your coffee? Where's your coffee? Come on, get your coffee. Drink your coffee, girl. All right. Now I'm going on the other side. That one doesn't want to work. See, that sometimes happens. I knew there had to be a glitch somewhere. All right.
Virginia's from Alabama.
Bama's in the house. Again, I said I wasn't going to sing. Okay, got you out of the way. Come on, you've been behaving. Don't screw up now.
She talks to herself.
Yeah, I do. All the time. No, you. Get up here. I don't talk to myself. I talk to the things I'm doing. I'll talk to the needle. I'll talk to... Hi, Melody.
The one about the story about the friend.
Melody! Everybody send hugs to Melody. Because now she's got us as friends. Melody, we love you. You are my best friend now.
A commenter from Tasmania.
Tasmania, damn. Girl. Or guy, because I don't know. There might be guys.
Don't forget to send us a postcard.
Tasmania, send me a postcard or anything.
We're going to go up there in the wall.
Yep. Okay, see, I'm just pulling on the threads lightly, distributing the ruffle so that I have it even on both sides. Just keep distributing until it'll fit. Uh-oh, he's back. Woo! He's back. He's back. Ah! Run for your lives. That's Fabrizio. That's Fabrizio. Fabrizio made an appearance on the live. He's made a couple of appearances today. It's Fabrizio.
Patrizio.
Patrizio, I'm sorry. See how it's starting to come along? Look how pretty. And wait till you see when it gets in there and how easy it is. I'm telling you, this is a great, for those of you that feel a little, I don't know, weary or a little fearful.
Alex, Patrizio.
Patrizio. Alex knows who Patrizio is. Oh, from Albany. I've never been to Albany. But I was there. I went up there to Rochester. I went to visit my brother and his wife. I've been to visit him, and I went to Niagara Falls. I love the falls.
Yes, thank you, Nola.
What happened, Nola?
Anybody that has a quilting channel.
Yes. Nola, I think you're going to be a mod pretty soon. Keep it up. Keep it up. If we keep growing, Nola, can I get you as a mod? Would you come on as a mod, Nola? I love ya. Dayton, Ohio. Damn, lot of representation from Ohio. Heck of a lot.
We need to go to Ohio.
We need to go. Okay.
She said, yes, ma'am.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Donna's in Beaver Creek. Wow. Okay, so I'm almost there. I'm almost there. This is the side that doesn't want to work very well with the, but I'll get it. I will get it. It knows it cannot resist. It tries. It tries to resist my charms, but I don't let it. No, you can't do this to me. I'm sorry. I make voices and everything. Okay, so I think we've got it well distributed. Let's check it out. Look how pretty it looks in front. Look. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. You know, everything on this channel is cute. Okay, just make sure that when you're putting it in through the front. And then all you have to do, see, this is all I do is I just stick it in there. If I have to redistribute, I just accommodate it to the best of my ability in there. As long as it's in there, I'm good. One thing, and again, ask me how I know. What happened?
Ohio must officially be the quilting state.
Yes, well, I know that Ohio, Nebraska, Minnesota, Michigan, all those states, a lot of quilting shops, a lot of things. Okay, so what I do now here, see, it's in there.
Hi, Beth from Nebraska.
You know, when I was in school, I had a project that they gave us a state. I always remember I did Nebraska. I think it was in 4th grade. All right. Okay. So now, if you can see, I don't know how she's going to do it. If you can see the towel's in there. Okay. Now you're not seeing the threads because they're hidden. What I do in this part, and I do it because I have screwed it up so many times before, it's not funny, is now I am going to pin, but I'm going to make sure that I'm pinning where I want to stitch. I'm making sure I grab the ruffled fabric, and I'm making sure I'm grabbing the back fabric. See? Here's the back. There's the front. Why? Ask me how I know. You know how many towels I had to fix and then do imaginative stitches to hide my screw ups? Yeah. Because I was selling these babies. All right. Let me fix her here. And we got you here. All right. I think we got it. I think it's got it in there. Are you in? Let's check and see. Let me pin. Make sure I got it here. And I got it in the, nope, not there. Let's see. I always turn it around to make sure. See there, it's barely on the edge. So I'm just going to repin it again because I want to make sure I have enough so that if my stitch wavers, at least it catches it and I don't have to restitch. Because I do not take this apart. My seam ripper, no way. Because it's too much.
Minnesota has a quilt shop hop in July from August with 69 shops.
I heard. And where is that on the face? Is it on Facebook? Because I heard of something like that. Okay,
you can put lace around it so it covers the mistakes.
Who said that? Giovanna, you're turning into my teacher. That's a super cool idea. That is so freaking cool, Giovanna. And I have lace. I like that idea, Giovanna. Giovanna, you're coming up with some great ideas. Freaking awesome. That is so, see, had I known that.
We will look for them, Teresa. Thank you.
Where is this pin going that it's not going through? Okay. It doesn't want to go through, people. It doesn't. So I'm going to have to put my finger. There we go. There it is. I got you now. There we go. Let's see. I'm blessed today because my son-in-law's cooking. He's a chef. So today's his day off.
I married smart.
Yeah, my daughter, not like her mom.
Married a chef.
She married a chef. He's a good chef too. He makes better mofongo than a lot of Puerto Ricans, and he's Irish. And he makes mofongo.
Lisa says, sorry, I'm still here. I'm just mesmerized by what Debbie's doing.
Okay. You're mesmerized by me, really?
Yes, Jean, that's great.
What?
If you can, I don't know if you can link them here, if you can drop the link to your Facebook group.
Yeah.
And
there we
to
go.
your YouTube channel. Tag yourself, link it in the comments so people can go and subscribe and join your group and everything.
Yeah.
People join your group too.
Yes.
So if you can't link it there, just send us an email. The email is in the description of the channel. And send us an email with the link so we can share it. I'll go ahead and grab the email and share it in the comments.
Okay.
So people can go and join you.
All right. So now you saw it's all pinned. Got my pins there. Make sure everything's good. Everything's copacetic. What I mean is it's on the right side. The letters are here. This is the right side. The lip that's coming over, it's the right side, because believe me, everything I'm saying is because I learned the hard way. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully everything comes out good. I just make sure everything's where it needs to be before I take the pin out, hold everything down, and away we go. Oh, and it broke my thread. Of course it did. Of course it did, because I'm live. Never does that, but you know, today it had to. So let me take her out.
Oh, what he's making smells good.
Yeah, it smells amazing. If you guys, if we had smell-o-vision, you all of us old ladies out there, remember smell-o-vision that they were trying to make way back the mid 60s and the beginning of the 70s? A television that you could smell. If we had smell-o-vision today.
Show me how to use your cutter. I can't get the hang of it.
What cutter? Oh, this thing? I'll show you in a minute. It took me a couple of days to learn too, but watching Tiff, I learned. But the whole secret is using your hand. It's not like the other cutters. You don't put as much force on it. It cuts. My problem is always it's going to be, you know,
yes,
directional.
To show it.
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me finish here, and I'll get a piece of fabric and I'll show you. Come down. There we go. Let me thread my machine. It has an automatic threader, but I never learned how to use it. So bear with me. There we go. Done. Oh, it smells so good. Good. Dad's going to be happy. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're back. Let's try this again. Make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Please catch. Please catch. Okay, now I'm going to do a reverse stitch here. I'm using white thread. I'm sorry. I very rarely change the thread in my machine. I will change it when it's black. I change it when it's red. But all the other times, I just use my white thread. It gives it a little decorative thing. But again, it is what it is. I'm just very lazy. Here we go. Keep trying to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. And I love this machine because you don't have to change the tension. It does it automatically. I'm telling you, it was an investment, because I'm not saying it wasn't. But for me, for what I like to do, it was worth it. But again, I've done stuff on my Singer. And my Singer, I bought it at Amazon for $180. So, okay. Sorry, but there's a hair of mine in here. Get out. I shed like a dog. Here we go. I'm at the end. Give it a little back stitch. Reinforce. Go back to the front, and it's done. Cut the thread. Let's check the back.
This is a FOF.
It's a FOF. I always forget the name. Quilt Expression 720. Okay, this is the back. Yeah, not that bad today. Look at that. Look at that. I cut it all in. Don't have to restitch. Nothing's falling out. Oh, I did good. Okay, I'm going to have to sew more online. During lives, I do better. I do better under pressure. Okay, now it's just cutting all the threads that you see.
Welcome back, Nola.
Where'd you go, girl?
Get a power outage.
Are you okay? Make sure you're okay. Don't want anybody getting hurt watching my live. We're waiting for bad weather tonight. And I have labs tomorrow, so I got to see how that works out.
We have 116 likes. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. You people are crazy. I'm telling you. You have to be crazy to come here. All right, let me keep on getting these threads out so I can show you. And I will show you how I do my buttonholes. But my daughter has to choose the buttons. She is my button chooser. She knows this. I trust her judgment. She's the one that is my color coordinator, actually. She has a sense of color that is just beyond comprehension. And all her girls know this. The girls from her channel, her makeup channel, they know how good she is. Makeup group. They have a makeup group where they do lots of stuff, and they know her taste in colors is beyond compare. Okay, I think I got them all. Did I get them all? Nope, there's still one hanging. This is the easiest part. Your husband's calling you. That's my son-in-law, Eric. He went, shh. He's trying to be respectful and not make noise. I appreciate everything he's done with the kids today. Okay, I think we got them all. Got you. Got you. Did I get you? Almost got you. Okay, and it's done, people. There it is. Look at that. There it is. See how simple? See how simple? And it took me a little while because, again, I'm doing this online, but I do this. After I cut everything, literally it takes me 15 minutes to do 2 towels with buttonholes. The only thing that I will leave to the side for the last minute, and that's what happened with the other 2, are the buttons. But literally 15 minutes after everything's cut, 15 minutes to sew it all up and put it together. Now we're going to give this away in the giveaway. So I'm going to show you how I do the buttons, but she's over there because she has to choose the buttons for me. But what I do is after I measure, she'll tell me the button. My machine has this little ruler here on top where I put the button and it tells me how many centimeters is it? Hold on. No, I can't see for crap. No, millimeters. How many millimeters the button is. It measures it. And so when I put in the buttonhole thing, what's the matter? What do you need? The buttons are right up there. There, I have a box of buttons. I have a collection. Let her show you. She's going to put it here so you can see. Show you my collection of buttons. Look at this. This is full just of buttons. Okay? There's nothing else in here. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. All these buttons. I have buttons of every type. I even have my favorite, which are my little bells. Okay? She's going to choose a button. Here. Take this with you so I can look at the comments and talk while you choose a button. So, let's see what we got here. I am looking over there, but because, I'm half blind. All right. Button, who got the button? Oh, yeah, I remember that one from school. See, that's the thing. I learned all my things when I was a little kid in Connecticut. So when I went to Puerto Rico to live, all the stuff that they learned, I didn't know. So I had to learn all of that. Oh my God, Nola. Girl, don't waste your battery on me, please. Go put your phone away, keep it away, or keep it charging. Make sure you're charging. Look, I can't show you now. I have a big battery charger thing that I use. And when it's bad weather, I make sure everything is charged. And that battery, it's a power bank. I have that charged, and I can charge all our phones with just one charge from the power bank. It's a very powerful one. Get yourself one of those. They're but be careful, okay? Okay. Take care of yourself, Nora. Oh, my ex-mother-in-law, I didn't get along with her, but I'm going to say this. The woman was an amazing seamstress. And I mean this. She didn't use patterns. She didn't use anything. She would look at you. You show her a picture of what you wanted. She would ask you for a piece of clothing that fit you. And she would make it. She made my wedding gown out of beautifully embossed white fabric. Beautiful, amazing. My mom got me this gorgeous Spanish lace because my whole wedding gown was just that embossed white fabric with Spanish lace on the neck and on the hands that fold over my hand. And then how do you say mantilla in English? I was Catholic, so I had a mantilla, a lace covering on my head. That was my wedding. It was very pretty. It didn't last, but it was pretty. But she made the dress. It's amazing dress, just amazing. And she was an amazing seamstress. And all she had was a little singer with the pedal. It wasn't even electric. Okay. I would have loved to have had that. She just died. a couple of months ago. But again, she was an amazing seamstress. Amazing. I've never met anyone like her. Me, I've made clothes with patterns, and it's like I tell people, you want to learn how to do something? Read the instructions. I made my daughter's christening gown. I could make baby clothes and kids' clothes. I was fine making those clothes, and they would fit. But when I made something for me, I don't know how to alter for or So kids' clothes are easy. So I made my daughter all her clothes. God. Okay, you got something? Let's see.
They can pick.
Okay, put them here so they can see.
Leave it alone.
Oh, God, see? Do you see what I have to deal with? You got this on the right side? Yeah.
Let them pick.
Okay, you guys choose. Give me the towel so they can see it next to the towel. Yeah. Like a little gear. And that's a heart with gears. Again, it's the coffee fabric. It's brown. My daughter's adorable. I know, I made her. Heart, 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 heart. Gorgeous heart, heart, heart. Joyce, you were a home ec teacher? Oh, man.
The heart. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, man. Joyce, I loved my home ec teacher. I remember I learned how to make a spinach patties. Oh, they were so good. She taught me how to make them. And the only thing I made when I was a kid, was an apron, and because she taught me. She was amazing. Heart. Okay, we're going with the heart, people. We're going with the heart. So let me measure. So now I put it up here. Yep, 30. So this is 30 millimeters. So in my machine, I go through several processes. Bear with me. Every machine is different. But first, I take off the pedal. Number one. Number two, I have to take off the plate because it's single needle. I love my single needle plate because that way it doesn't suck in the fabric when I'm sewing.
One day.
Huh?
One day they get to meet me, not today.
She's gotta do everything. For her to come on camera, I want her to do her full makeup. You gotta see how gorgeous. Okay, it's not because I made her, but my daughter is beautiful. See, you see this face? No. My daughter is a very seductive, very sultry Puerto Rican girl. You know, she's got the cinnamon skin. And
I'm brown.
You're not brown, you're cinnamon. Her dad and her grandmother were brown, dark brown. They were all black. We have a lot. We're Puerto Rican. We're the perfect race. Hello. We've got everything in our system.
I have a YouTube channel.
No, she doesn't have one.
I mean, I have a YouTube channel, but I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I only uploaded
a song.
Of a song, and then
and she's an amazing singer.
I have a YouTube, I have Facebook and Instagram, and
there you go.
And X.
She's all over the place, I'm telling you. And you got to see her when she's singing. Maybe I'll convince her one day to sing here. She has to sing. My kid, everybody in my family. Everyone in my family sings. Everybody, okay? Some better than others. The only one that doesn't sing, Marisa, I love you, but you know you can't sing. You can't sing. My other sisters in Puerto Rico, Bonnie, I love you, Bonnie. I hope you're watching. Bonnie, oh my God, that woman has a voice. Oh my Lord Jesus. She only sings, we're Christian, so she only sings Christian music. But then Donna, my sister Donna, did a CD many years ago. But she's an amazing singer. My son and his wife, funny thing was, when they were students in school, they competed against each other in a talent show. And she won. She won. But and he is gorgeous. I mean, my son, hello, I make beautiful kids. I can't help it. Yeah. But my son is handsome as hell. And then his wife is gorgeous. Hello, it's the family thing. Okay, let's get back to work. Now, let me get my button foot. Here we go. Now, my sewing machine. And Faf, I'm plugging you guys. This is the sewing machine. It's a smart. So I plug this in. I tell it what I'm going to do. I'm telling it, like right now, it's telling me the straight stitch needle plate has been removed because I changed it. It told me that I changed it. I love this machine. And touch OK to deactivate stitch width because safety. My machine has a stitch width safety. So if I have the straight, the single needle pedal that has just that little tiny hole, and I try, and believe me, I've done it. You don't know how many needles I've broken. Try to do a zigzag stitch. It pops up and tells me, don't do it. The safety's on, and I don't listen. So it says touch the cancel to keep the stitch with safety. I'm not gonna. So I took it off, and my machine's telling me it's off. Now, what I do is I plug this in and I put it on, which I'm gonna do now, and I take my IDT off. My machine has an integrated system so that I don't need a walking foot. Its walking foot is already in there. All I have to do is engage it. I don't have to put anything on. It's there. Right now, to use the buttonhole thing, I have to disengage. So I disengage the walking foot. I stick this thing on, which sometimes because of my shaking, it takes me a minute. There we go. And then I screwed it up. So
121 likes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, people in the house and everywhere. And I love you guys. And hold on. There we go. Got you out of the way. Stay out of the way, thread. Talking to the thread, people. See, I did it quick and now, okay, it's done. All right, so I engaged it. Now I have to stick this thing up here. Hello, hold on. I got to find that little hole. And did I find it? Nope, I lost it. Oh, Lord. This always... Bear with me. It's the shakes, people. It's the shakes. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm going to have to do it, people. I have to do it. Sometimes it's the only way I can see it. Yep. Here we go. Puñale. I'm going to start swearing any minute now. There we go. I got it. My daughter's embarrassed. When I say weird words, she gets embarrassed. You can't see her, and she's like this, embarrassed out of her mind. I didn't say a bad word. I said puñales. Puñales is, yeah, I can't say that word. Anyway, I didn't say the bad word. And every quilter out there knows that you have to have a little bit of swear in there because it don't work if you don't. Okay. Anyway, now I have it. Now, this is the secret to everything. Let me put this away because I'm very, very, very protective. Where's my button? Where'd I put the button? Button. Who's got the button? Okay. Now, this is the whole thing right here. I have to measure to make sure that the buttonhole is big enough for the button. I have to, now here, I'm going to tell you all the truth. I screw this up all the time. I don't know why. I make sure the button, I do all the measurements and everything, and then I put it on, and it's either wonky, or it's too long, or it comes up too short. Something happens. I'm going to try my best. Things have been working out, so maybe it'll work. Let me get my ruler. Here's my ruler. I have all different sizes, but this is the one I use the most. This is an Omni Grid, 2.5 by 6. Is it 6? No. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 2.5 by 8. Okay. I am going to measure the width of the lip. So the width of the lip is exactly 2.5 inches. Yay! And it's showing me the middle is right there on the point. Oh my God. This is so weird. I always screw these up. Today is coming out perfect. The measurements are perfect. You guys have gotten me better.
Krista, I had a priest tell me God wouldn't mind if I mouthed the words.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, but see, I'm Pentecostal. I can't, and I do, but I have to pray afterwards. Anyway, okay. So my point is perfect. Now, let me measure my button here. It's 30 centimeters, 30 millimeters. Why do I keep saying centimeters? It is 1 1/4. So I want to make sure that I have at least 1/2 inch from the point to where my buttonhole is going to start. So if you look here, if you can see it, I hope you can see it. Okay, there it is. I'm going to make a mark here. Let me see if this white pencil works today. Try it. There we go. 1/2 inch. And there. Okay. I made my little mark across. I like to do the buttonholes on the pot holder things long, not wide, because it gives it space. So if you have to stretch it so it'll fit on your stove or wherever you're going to put it, you have somewhere to play. Now, it's 1 inch. I said it was 1.25 inches, right? So I'm going to take it from that mark. I'm going to measure 1.25 inches from the point. I'm going to make sure the point is there. I'm going to make sure I'm in the middle, right there. And I am going to make a little line. Hopefully that'll be where it's supposed to go. Of 1.25 inches.
We're 1,643 subscribers.
She tells me these things, and she knows how I start to freak. And then I can't talk. And then, stop it! Leave me alone. You're not my real dad.
There you go. So long as you don't put the Lord's name in it, you can say that.
Yes. Okay. I'm not going to say it because then that YouTube will get me in trouble. I'll get in trouble with YouTube. Anyway, coming back to this, I'm going to measure 1.25 inches from this line to the next line I'm going to draw. And this pencil, I should have used this one a little while ago. This is like a little bit more waxy. There we go. So the line's drawn. And I'm just going to throw the other one across. There we go. So there's my buttonhole. Let's see if you can see it.
Sorry.
My drawn buttonhole. Okay. So now this is the tricky part. This is where the trickies come. Hold the button so I don't lose. Okay, it's right there. Now, the way my machine works, again, every machine is different. Make sure you check the instructions on yours. The food is smelling delicious. All right. I have to come down and make sure I have a little arrow on the buttonholer. So I have to make sure that initial line is right there where it's supposed to go. And this is where I screw up all the time. Let's see. Move it up a little bit. Good thing is my machine, again, I can move the pedal, the presser foot just a little open so that it can let me maneuver things around. Yeah. But see, that's not where it goes. That's where it goes. Okay. And then let it go down so I can see if I did it right. Okay. Hey, everything is where it's supposed to be. Presser foot is where it's supposed to be. I haven't chosen. Yeah, I'm going to do a buttonhole, and I haven't chosen the buttonhole stitch yet. All right, so let me go look for my buttonhole stitch. I love this machine so much. It has so many different stitches. It's so easy to search for them. Like I have 9 buttonhole stitches, different styles, different thicknesses, satin stitches. I don't have to do anything. After I choose it, I don't even have to hold the fabric. The machine does the whole thing. Again, I'm the one that screws up because I take the measurements wrong or I put it wrong. But like right now, I think I'm going to go with a little box one. Center needle, serrated stitch. What? No. I have. What?
Giovanna said she can smell it, the food.
You can smell it, Giovanna?
Wait for her before eating.
Okay. We'll bring a plate over so you can see what my son-in-law did. He does amazing. We're trying to get him to do a cookbook. What did I do wrong?
Trying to get him to do a cooking channel.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like to be on camera.
Yeah. If he does a channel, it's going to be settlement. Okay, for all it's like so I already did, people. Says I didn't. Oh, okay, I didn't. All right, now I did. Oh, Debbie Gonzalez, you screw it up. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so now I put my measurement to 30. There we go. Now I am going to put her down. I just hit the button. I just hit my pedal and begin. Stay straight. There we go. I just like to make sure I keep my hands on it because, hey, I'm old school. I don't have to do anything. Just keep my foot on the pedal. Now it's going up the other side. And just make sure it comes down correctly. Guide it. Done. Now, cut it off. I'm telling you, off, people. A lot of quilters out there just buy the straight stitch machines like the Juki and all those, and that's cool. When I was thinking of buying a machine, I was torn. But again, I wanted a machine that did everything for me because I'm very, very lazy. So I fell in love with this one. The first one I got was an older FOF, and it was wonderful. But then when I retired, I had a little bit of money, so I got this one. Okay, buttonhole is done. Look at that. And it came out first time it's come out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to sew. Yeah, I'll show how to cut. I'm gonna have to sew online. It came out perfect. I'm telling you, I do this. Look at that. Now, another trick that I learned on the YouTubes is when you're going to cut a buttonhole open, you put a pin on the extreme on the end so that your cutter on the inside, there we go, so that your cutter doesn't go past that line. See? So it's not going to go past that line. So then some people use a snipper. I don't like to use a snipper. Again, I shake too much. So I use, if I can find it, because again, my stuff hides from me when I'm working. Where are you? Where are you, seam ripper? See, when I need a seam ripper, I can never find it. And then I have like 17, and I'm not joking. I have, where are you, seam ripper? I cannot find my seam rippers. I've got so many, and I can't find even one of them. There's one. Okay, gotcha. It's hiding from me. I tell you, these things hide from me. This is the house where everything disappears. We have a ghost. We have a ghost. Okay. This is a cheapie seam ripper. I have a whole box full of them. I got it for a couple of bucks at Joann's on a sale. So I use them. Anyway, okay. You insert it at the top. You make sure you're inserting it correctly. Little red dot on the top and just cut. Don't go to the sides. Just cut until you get to the pin. Ta-da! See? Open. Cut. Didn't go past. The other day I did one and went past. Didn't go past. It's perfect. Now all it needs is the button. I'm not going to sew the button now because I do that by hand. But it's done, people. That little towel is done. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now, who was it that wanted to see how the Martinelli worked? Okay. Cindy. All right, Cindy. I'm going to give you... let me pick up the stuff I dropped all over the floor. Let's bring back the cutting table. I'll do this here so you can see instead of doing it over there. All right. I have little cutting mats all over the house. This one, I love this one because this is from Dollar Tree. It's not a self-healing. It costs $1.25, but it has measurements up to 8 inches. And when I have to cut something quick, I put it here. I have this one. I put it up here. I do it. Don't ask. Where? Let me get a piece of fabric that I don't really miss. And that's hard because I love all my fabric. All right. Let me take this piece. Okay. Let's use the coffee one. I'll turn it over so you can see. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Okay. All right. So, number one, right now, you see this? It's locked. In the beginning, I was doing it by hand with this little lever. But all you have to do is put it on the board and roll it forward, and it opens. Now, this is the whole secret of this. This is how you hold it. See your finger? That's what's going to give it the weight it needs. My problem is I do everything uneven. So, but again, this is all you do. So you put your ruler up right there. Now, this is a little wonky here, but I'm going to do it. I just make sure your blade is up against your ruler. Go back and forward. Don't go slow because if you go slow, you get caught. And there it is. Very simple. I love it. I mean, I have 1, 2, Hold on. 3, 4, 5. Not done. 6, 7. Oh, that's one of my favorites. 7, 8, 9. No, that's my favorite one. 10, 11. Is it it? Hold on. Yeah. 11. No, there's another one in here. Hold on. 11. There's, yeah, another one here. 12. 12. Not counting that one. I have 12. The only one, 12, 13. This one I like. I had this before the Martinelli. It took me a while to get used to it. My problem is changing the blade on this one. I like this one though, because this one, you move it around and you can use it as a straight one, or you move it this way and you cut this way, and it's really cool. This one I like. It doesn't hurt my hands. But out of all of these, that's why I have so many. Now, these are not expensive. These are cheapies. These two, this one, and where's the other one? I have 2. These are the 80 millimeter. Yeah, this is a Zoid. This is expensive. And this is a Fiskars. These I only use when I'm cutting through very thick stuff. That's why they're so big. And this one, and another one I have in there. Oh, here it is. These are for really just quick things, and I use them. But this one, there's no comparison. And I have to change the blade. This one, Dollar Tree. I use this one. I'm cutting paper or my plastic templates. That's what I use this one for. $1.25. When it doesn't cut anymore, you throw it away. It doesn't hurt because the blades are more expensive than the cutter. So, yeah. That's my collection of cutters, people. Told you. I have a collection of scissors, but I'm not going to show that one today. No. My daughter looked to the side to help me give. No, but there's too many. I can't help it. As I've been going along, I look for things. I try things out. There's one here that I'm going to throw away because literally this is the biggest piece of crap I've ever gotten. Because, see? And then when you try to lock it, you try to roll it won't roll. There's another one here. Where is it? This one? Is it this one that won't even lock?
Bye, Cindy.
Bye, Cindy. I love you. Yes, give her attention. Yes. Go.
The one you like.
The one I like is Martinelli. Is it Martin? Let me see. Martelli. Sorry. It's Martelli. They have a whole line. They have a wonderful cutting mat. It's very expensive, but this is a little pricey. It is a little pricey. But if you cut a lot and you have problems with your hands, this one's really good.
Bye, Sue.
Bye, Sue. What time is it? Oh, yeah. We gotta stop. We've been out 2.5 hours. Holy mother of Jesus. Okay. Well, that's all for today. Oh, we got to do
we'll do a short to announce.
Okay, we'll do a short to announce the winner. We're going to check the numbers. You're going to win there's going to be 2. There's a lot of crap on this. Here we go. One for this one and one for the other one. They will all have buttons. This is the Tula and this is the coffee one. You're going to have 2 winners, okay? We will announce them on a short, so make sure you're watching. This has been a blast. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. It's been fun. We'll do another one pretty soon. I will have some episodes coming out during the week, and we have 2 more unboxings of Fat Quarters from Etsy, okay? I love you all. If you're in the bad weather zone, please take care of yourselves. Watch yourselves. Take care of you. I love you all.
Stay warm.
Stay warm. Stay healthy. God bless you all. Thank you for being a part of this family. Party on, dudes. Bye. Turk. She hasn't turned it off. Goodbye. Bye. We're done.